Also, again, beautiful game. I'm going to keep saying this every time I go to a new area. Holy, the art direction is magnificent. Like, bro, if Studio Zero is already working on their next game, I cannot wait to see what sort of genre it is. I do hope that it will be like techno fantasy, similar to Trails, the Trail series. That would be so cool. Because so far with this fantasy thing, they got it going.
This place.
Okay, nothing here, let's continue. Whoa.
These are...
They're for a child.
I
What
thought Joanna
the-
was childless. At least right now. Didn't Burden say something about that?
a strange thing to find locked away, isn't it?
This portrait. 'Tis most odd as well. 'Tis common for the noblesse to have a portrait painted in celebration of their child's birth. But this one depicts neither her husband nor child.
Was it a miscarriage?
No, you're right. Haven't really seen many
no.
portraits of a pregnant wife alone.
Oh, we got a diary?
Hey, look!
A diary. Looks like it belonged to the nurse who raised Joanna's son.
Oh no, she did give birth.
I see.
Okay.
Apparently, Joanna was unmarried, never formally bound in marriage to the father of her child.
Okay.
So 'twas a love child? An illicit affair?
Apparently so. At least here in Martira. The father was a foreigner of another tribe. Their marriage would never have been accepted. The traditionalists always say mixed blood children are abominations. Terrible omens. And superstitions like that tend to carry a lot more weight in the countryside. Joanna brushed it off. Said it was ridiculous and irrational. She was about to announce the child's birth. And then tragedy struck. The old woman. The nanny they'd hired. She killed the boy in his crib.
Oh my god.
Seems like this was around the time the human sightings were becoming more widespread.
It would be easy to ascribe the birth as the ill-fated omen. But to justify murdering a child?
What?
Joanna's family was overjoyed. The deed kept the abomination out of the public eye. They never even investigated her crime. And Joanna's love, the father, was banished from the city. The nurse's diary concludes, "O God, please forgive me for my sin most wicked."
Ugh. Let's move on. This is looking worse by the minute.
Oh my god, okay, they're setting up a parallel here. Wow. Yeah. Zorba and Hulkenberg were parallels in the first arc. Stroll and Klinger, and now Ismay and Queen Joanna.
However,
It can't be.
Wait. Is this a Full Metal Alchemist type of situation? Not the Brotherhood version, but the 2003 version? I'm about to get into spoilers a bit here, guys, but did she try using alchemy or some sort of form of magic to reanimate her kid, and then it became that abomination? Bro, if that's the case, then this is one hell of a reference. This is so twisted. This is incredibly twisted. There's an unfinished letter here. Looks like it was addressed to someone.
this is...
My child has returned. God has answered my prayers. It says the child surely must be a gift from God himself. I will no longer be alone. Oh no. It's a diary. It seems to be about raising a child.
Let's see.
Day 53. The child is growing up healthy. He's eaten a lot of food today too. What a big eater, finishing his food in one bite. Ah, my darling's the most precious baby in the world. Or so it says.
Hey.
Oh, this poor lady. Oh,
Not bad. I'm sure you'll find a use for it.
I find it so hard to sympathize because of what she's been doing with like the kids she kidnaps. I think I know what she's been doing with them, but I can't help but like pity her. It's a broken cradle. Something heavy placed inside.
Look!
This break looks a bit unnatural, don't you think? Like something other than a baby was put there. Well, here we go. Let's do this.
I don't like this.
I can sense that monster up ahead. Are you ready?
Yes.
Let us end this here. Time for a close to this case. Yep, let's put an end to this. She needs to face reality.
What? Here already?
Enough is enough.
Is that a baby?
Gotta let go.
Nope, not a baby.
Are you hungry? Oh, so fussy today.
This monster. Is it a human?
This is the child you hold so dear? So, all the victims you kidnapped?
Oh, my darling has a hearty appetite. I had Morris deliver us food.
Oh,
Were you able to
God.
secure a meal?
Well,
Oh, useless! You have failed to eliminate the bounty hunters, and now you've led Heisme himself here. But no matter. You look tender enough for my darling's liking.
what?
Whoa.
This is your child. It just devoured a man. All I see is a mindless monster.
And a monster is what I see when I look upon the world. People are beasts of fear and superstition, murderers without remorse. I have done nothing they've not done to me. Abominations. They are the unnatural. They deserve to die. They should all be so glad to nourish my child. My dear, sweet child.
A mother's love should nurture, but this is beyond the pale.
And you? Do you not condemn her? She kidnapped children, murdered them in cold blood, and would see you blamed for it.
In truth, I know this woman's pain all too well. In the name of her child, she was willing to turn against the entire world. Behind her atrocities, I see the devotion of a bereaved parent. You found yourself unjustly in a terrible darkness, and I struggle to blame you. Burying your own child is unbearable. Grief and madness fill the gaps where love had been. But my eyes were opened. These people helped me see. The only way to beat the darkness is to confront it. Step by meager step. You must walk back to our reality. Look upon that and see true that it is not the child you once loved.
Be silent! You know nothing of it. Your sermons better suit a preacher, but that is not your place here. You are here to be eaten!
Good. Show me your hate. Pour out your darkness. We'll fight, but not in justice's name. Grief is its own death, so we will show you life.
Darling, are you still hungry? Mother wants you to play with your food! time for supper. Eat up.
All the people who disappeared. This must have been the last thing they ever saw.
We break this tragic curse here and now. It's the only way we might mourn them. Let us finish this, Captain. We'll put an end to this horror, whatever the cost.
If we can figure out what it really is, we can win. Let's get after it.
This is so peak. This game is peak. Oh my, that interaction between Heisman and Joanna was so good. They have set up parallels in each chapter. Studio Zero knows what's up.
Perhaps this suits me best.
Setting up parallels between the character of that arc with an antagonist of that arc is so good. It creates such emotional chemistry, even if they're like unrelated. Even if there's like the most minor of threads, that thread can expand into
Perhaps
a web,
this suits me best.
and that narrative just hits the viewer, the player, so much harder. Peak. This is peak. Trails did it with Trails in the Sky second chapter. Just Persona did it. Like, I think Persona. Oh my
Perhaps
god,
this suits
I'm
me
not
best.
getting my words right, man. This is just so good. The character of that respective arc, the protagonist, combined with an antagonist of that respective arc to face off against each other. Simple, incredibly simple setup, but it's so effective in giving us the emotions that we crave for, the emotional payoff that we crave for. So good.
Oh, power of kings! No witness our strength! Now accept your
Yeah.
fate!
We'll do this together.
Let's do Heat Riser on Stroll.
I owe you. Warrior! Not to the fore! Warrior!
Slicer.
Slash!
Everyone's defense fell, okay.
Captain, they've got your defenses down.
Stride fall.
Perhaps moving to the front. Allies!
Leap thrust.
Coordination is key!
What does it look like with Magic Knight? Oh my goodness. Lower that defense.
Falkenberg's guard is
Face
down.
me! Too much to the vanguard! Falling back! Our advances on me! We go together!
Phantom Tracer. Let's do it.
Let me help!
What does it look like?
This is it!
Oh, a Common Rider kick? Okay.
Falkenberg's badly
Ouch.
wounded. Someone heal her. Falkenberg's in
won't
bad
hold
shape.
back.
She needs help.
Let's just Tower Kaja Stroll.
Captain's down.
I shall vanquish evil!
Nice.
No. It is not over yet.
Heisman
stepping
Stroll
back.
don't
Let
need it,
prevail.
so let's do this one.
Are you alright?
I knew you'd help.
For both of us.
Captain,
You think
they've
yourself
got your
need
defenses
witness
down.
our strength?
Coordination
Phantom
is
Tracer.
key!
Oh, it's going to do the thing. Jumping up and down. Oh. I kind of want Stroll to just keep attacking.
Captain's dazed. He's gonna have a hard time landing hits.
Let's get back, get back.
Guard up!
Stroll on the other hand, Slicer.
Nice one, Stroll.
Oh, power of heroes.
Oh, but the captain's dazed. We can't use my rocket
Not this
gadget.
skill. Let justice prevail.
Let's guard.
I shall be as a shield.
To the rear guard! I will
Nice
survive!
Vanguard. Guard. 2. Jumping playtime, yep. Stroll, will you survive? Oh, that didn't.
Is everyone okay? That thing's been staring at us for a while now. It's so creepy. Wait, staring at us? That's it! The eyes!
Oh, that's so
I bet
fucked
if you
up.
go for those huge eyes, it'll have a hard time hitting us.
Oh, that's so
We can't
fucked
afford
up.
to feel sorry for it right now. Wait for an opening and try blinding it. If we hit its eyes, maybe you
No
can
holding
harass
back!
it.
Let's do this!
Round slash, let's
Hold
do it.
nothing back!
Right on target. Nice one,
I
Stroll.
stand ready.
Analyze.
Looks like we can't brute force through this one.
Right eye, resist. Left eye, resist, okay.
Magic Knight!
Wait a minute.
I will protect
Eyes,
Much thanks.
blind them with darkness.
He's gonna have a hard time.
Maybe
Magic
light.
Better be
Might
sure.
be light, yeah. A sphere.
Take it!
No?
Stepping back! Time to go offensive. Are you prepared? Hack and slash!
Slicer on the bottom.
Almost badly wounded.
Stroll might die here.
Stroll! Someone get him back on his feet! Stroll got knocked out. With blade in hand. Get him back on his
Headline.
Quite a boon.
That helps.
feet. Hulkenberg's guard is down.
Rival med.
I'll use this.
I live to see another day.
Seeker!
Well, I can get you.
I
can't afford to-
Warrior!
Perhaps not. Moving to the rear.
That's corrosive acid then. Do we want to do that?
Not now. Closing the distance. Stepping back.
Now let's just guard.
Guarding
The
Sister
Stroll
White.
still has the lowest HP. Ouch.
My mind fades.
Into the fray!
I have a feeling.
Lend me your strength!
I have a feeling.
now.
Hold on. Pierce it.
There!
Yep.
Right in their weak
I
spot.
can barely.
Pierce it shot. Right eye.
You hit their weakness.
I will fight with
Move,
pride.
Heisme.
Let's go! I'm all prepared. Maybe Magic Seeker!
Tower Kaja on.
Let me help the light.
I shall fight as the noble I am. To the fore!
Heisme, they've dropped their
Withdrawing.
defenses.
Closing the distance.
Hulkenberg's guard is down.
Taste!
Right on target.
Is everyone to the rear? Moving to the front! I
Right
see
eye.
you!
Captain, they've got your defenses down.
The freedom of a wanderer.
Magic Seeker!
Okay. Let's make sure your
Much
attacks are.
thanks.
In the name of justice. Stepping back.
Step back.
Let's see how this plays out.
Let's just take it nice and slow.
Heisme's in a daze. He's
Get
gonna
rid of
have
right
trouble
eye.
aiming. All right, you're not
I
going
can
anywhere with
barely-
this.
I'll use what I must.
Poison shot.
They're swift.
That's really bad.
Let me help!
Quite a boon.
Now, what's the play? All yours.
To safer ground! Into the front to the rear
Let's heal
guard!
everyone
Let
now.
justice prevail!
I owe you.
Headline.
Much thanks.
I knew you'd help.
Does Medline cost the same as Medi? That's crazy. Ouch. I'm so glad I equipped Heisme with this stuff.
You hit their
Oh, yeah.
weakness.
Let's
Nice
go.
move, Heisme.
Here, let's meet.
Stack up
In the
another
name
hole.
of justice. Time to go offensive.
Charging in!
Get that left
I
eye.
see you!
Hulkenberg got them right in their weak spot.
I
Now
dare
they won't
say
know
we've
where we
made
are.
our point.
Come on, this is our chance.
Right eye.
Quite a boon.
Get another stack up.
No holding back.
Last of your MP, Stroll.
Too slow.
That's finesse.
Dodged.
Beautiful
Does that
job,
mean- yep.
Heisme.
That's exactly what it means.
I'm stepping back. Allies, together!
Ah, Rocket Kaja.
Nope, not this. Moving to the front. Stroll!
Let's heal instead.
Back your defenses.
I will not
Helpful
let you
as ever.
die.
Be not.
Then now we strike. Now accept your fate.
Medium damage, okay. Let's do it.
Commendable bearing.
Hulkenberg's
By this
guard
power.
is down.
Forward!
Forward,
Come
yep.
forth, royal soul!
Let's do it. Slicer.
Still here?
Captain!
I can't
he's
afford
got
to
your
hold back.
friends down!
You first.
With blade in hand!
Headline.
Healing up!
That helped.
Oh, come on, man.
You're back! Captain!
I'll
he's
use
got
what
your
I must.
friends down!
Formidable indeed.
I didn't go for the eye.
Let's go.
Don't get sloppy, Captain!
There ain't no way. Don't regenerate the
Oh,
other.
my darling. Mama's here. Mama will always be here for you. Here. Take all the magic I have.
What?
She healed the demon baby?
Ain't no way. Stroll, I'm gonna need you.
You're gonna
You think yourself equal?
Stroll, I'm gonna need you to get your MP back, buddy.
To the rear guard.
Moves, Heisme!
Magla potion.
Let's try this.
I owe you. I'll cut you down.
Right on target!
To save the
Nice
ground!
one,
Charging in!
Right eye.
you!
Face me!
Here.
Much thanks.
Yeah, do it on
I
eyes.
shall fight. Warrior.
You gotta aim better than that!
Stroll, you're wasting that Magla potion I just gave you.
He's
Oh
knocked
my
out!
god.
Someone help
best
him get
one.
back in the fight!
Just the thing.
Right, man.
I shall repay this favor ten. Oh, power of kings!
Take out that right eye.
Do not
Not
relent.
going anywhere
Let's
like
go.
this.
Let me help.
Let's do it. Come on.
I call upon royal power within.
Faster. We need to all
Rear
heal.
guard for all that we strive
My
for!
thanks.
Quite a boon.
I knew you'd help.
I got a bit more. Come on. Huh. Now that I think about it, is the symbolism behind this baby that the world's eyes are always watching and judging? And
To the
like,
vanguard. I need distance.
even someone that in this world, even someone that you would turn out to be a monster, kind of like that nanny they hired to like.
I'll use what I must.
There's a lot of food for thought for like, each of these human battles.
Yes.
You hit their weakness!
Magic
Nice
Seeker.
moves, Heisme!
Here.
I'm obliged.
To the fore.
Stroll, need you more than ever,
I'll
buddy.
cut you down.
Into the fray. There.
You're gonna right in the weak spot!
Let's do it.
The freedom of come forth, royal soul.
Out. Nice base
This
more
is
important.
My thanks.
I can't afford to. I shall vanquish evil.
Right on target!
Nice,
Nice
Stroll.
one, Stroll.
Nice. Didn't affect him. Good. Affected our boy though.
Captain's dazed. He's gonna have a hard
see
time
you.
landing this.
Get rid of that.
Oh, power of kings.
Now we won't know where we are. Come on!
Charging in.
This is our chance!
Not good.
Don't get sloppy,
Ain't
Captain!
no way.
No holding back.
But magic knight! Not now.
Back push him
Helpful
strong.
as ever.
I think that's the more worth it option.
What? This is bad! We don't know who it's targeting!
I think I do.
Forward. Falling back. Now accept your fate. Fall.
Falling back. I can take it.
Yeah, it looks like
In
it's
the name
targeting
of
the cap.
Hack and slash.
Not now.
Huh, take this.
One. Oh, I was not expecting it to attack Heisman.
Badly wounded! Can anyone heal him? Can't take
Advancing!
anymore. Someone kill
I
him.
need distance!
Corrosive acid would be really good.
I was saving this!
Time for some close combat. Do I need to use...
I shall vanquish
Oh,
evil!
please.
I'm stepping back. Charging it! Let justice prevail!
Expensive
From
metal.
our
My
Sure.
thanks!
Oh my god, not again.
Forward! Vanguard!
I don't want to use
I
those
shall no
too
holding
much.
back! I'll cut you down!
Right on target.
I
Nice
stand
one,
ready.
Skull.
Oh, power of heroes! There!
This will give us a turn.
We're got them right in their weak spot.
Apologies! Would you finish it?
It's okay.
Still up?
Just a bit.
He's about to collapse. Someone kill him fast.
Warrior!
Slicer.
Tougher than I thought.
Kaiseme's in real danger. He needs healing now.
Just as I
Quite a move.
Bad.
Let us clean up this mess.
Corrosive acid.
Allow me to use this.
A tough one.
Here we go, it's charging up. Stroll, we need that crit more
I
than
shall
ever, buddy.
vanquish evil!
Oh my god. Ain't no way.
I'll cut you! They die hard!
Is everyone all right?
We need more
I
turns.
see you!
Hulkenberg got them right in their weak spot.
I got the mandible bearing.
Let's take... Still here?
Come on.
Tougher than I thought.
I don't want to use that. Those are really limp. What? This?
I refuse to die yet!
Is there a time?
Hulkenberg's down.
Where there's a timer on this fight? Ain't no way.
Whoa!
Forgive
Someone
me.
get him back on his
That was
feet.
our biggest attacker.
Tis best used.
I live to see another
Hulkenberg's
ring.
down. Someone help her get
Here.
back in the fight.
My spirit is unbroken!
Got them down.
This is not good.
Help him back up.
Not yet.
This is really not good.
Hey! Wake up! We're still in a fight here.
This calls for one of these.
Throw her
To
back.
the rear guard!
Anyone get on healing duty.
Into the fray! Join with me!
Our Strong
That's
doesn't even
not
have
this.
the MP for it.
Right there! They yet cling to life.
My
should have
son
healed, huh?
must wait. Just a little while longer. Now to the rear guard!
Spirit dust, spirit dust.
Allow me to
That's exactly what we needed.
Thank you.
I owe you.
Alright, this should be the finishing blow. It's done. We're done. It's over.
Captain
Charging
Jade.
in.
He's gonna have a hard time landing hits.
It's fine. Yep.
Try some of this!
Right on target.
Observe the
Nice
enemy.
one, Stroll.
Take this! Worthy foe
Just a
after
bit
all.
more.
Apologies. Would you finish it?
I'm counting on you.
In the
There we go. We managed to brute force it at the end. Jalazo's baby clothes. That's such a twisted spoil. Oh,
That'll do.
Nice. I feel
Excellent. I've grown more
Splendid
powerful.
growth.
whew. MP management in this game is hard.
Not long ago, I too had a child. But I couldn't protect him. It was in a nearby village. Some paripus started a riot, and my son was caught in the middle of it. They beat him until he was barely recognizable. Even bloodied and battered, he clung to life. But his body was broken. He couldn't move. And not a single person came to his aid. He was a Ujif, and to them, that's all he was. But he was a helpless child, left to die in a pool of his own blood. By the time I finally got to him, it had been hours. It was too late.
I had no idea.
I couldn't abide it. Reality was too painful, and I ran until I was spending my nights and days in the sandworm's pit. Better to live in solitude than in the embers of hell. That was the real reason I lived in that den of beasts. I thought death would be a mercy.
Heisme.
And then these meddlers came along. They dragged me under the night sky I'd not seen in many seasons. And beneath those stars, it finally came to me. This is not the life my son would have wanted for me. That thought changed my whole perspective. His memory deserves love, not pain. Look with your eyes and your heart. You can ignore it no longer. You loved your child, not this creature. And the child you loved is gone.
If I could have sacrificed my life instead, I swear I would have done it. I loved my son with all of my heart.
I know. Nobody could ever deny you that. And now, the nightmare is over.
What do we do? Do we present this creature as evidence?
I don't know. Our testimony's likely not enough to prove this monster was behind the disappearances, and it'd be easily denounced as a publicity stunt.
Do you recall the promise I made when first we met? I pledged my political support if you were able to solve this matter. I fear that after all this, it is a boon I can no longer provide. But if you need a head to present to the judges, perhaps it could be my own.
What do you mean by that?
I don't know what you mean.
Please take me to the exhibition of the brave. I will confess the truth before the masses. Surely the evidence will be undeniable when heard from my lips.
Yet as a holy woman, 'twould be bold-faced ignominy to sanctifex Forden. You risk dire consequences, possibly even without trial.
I have but one request. Before I depart, I would ensure all my duties are passed to my successor. I know I ask much of you, but would Barden and I be permitted to join you in Oceania later on? I will atone for my sins. For my son's sake, I must.
What should we do? There's no guarantee she won't take this opportunity to escape.
But I see her point. The people here have suffered enough unrest. If she is to leave them, she must ensure they still have guidance, else they'll fall to chaos and panic.
You are our captain. The decision is ultimately yours.
Yep, let's protect the city.
I want to protect the city.
Who's painted Heisme as a criminal by choice to believe in him. I want to extend Joanna the same grace.
Right.
A country where no one's future is written in stone. That's our goal, and this is a chance we have to take.
You're too nice for your own good. But you might have a point about not forcing her.
Our treatment of her might reflect on her confession too. Don't want anyone saying we coerced it out of her.
Then 'tis settled.
Oh, thank you for your kindness. 1,000 times. Thank you. Oh, how curious. It's as if the fog has finally lifted from me.
Yeah, all that burden, all that weight of trauma. Joanna, the true culprit behind the abductions, was detained. This will put an end to the kidnappings. She has admitted to the crime and will meet us in Oceania for the exhibition. Alright.
I've heard the news about Lady Joanna. I will assume the duty of her escort to the exhibition, and I'll ensure the warrant on Haisme is taken down. Rest assured, your bounty will be paid in full. After all, I asked that you find the true culprit, and so you did.
Ha ha! I say, we could upgrade the gauntlet runner with some extra spondulics, eh?
Young man, I have a request. Could you donate a portion of the money to the bereaved families? I know 'tis not my place, but something must be done for them. Their pain must be unbearable.
It's all rightfully theirs.
Not just some of it. It's all rightfully theirs.
Well said.
You'll hear no objections from me. All we really needed was a head for the exhibition.
My word. You're all indeed true knights. I'll personally make sure the citizens all hear of your bravery and spirit.
Just as long as you keep this out of the public ear until the exhibition, right? We can't have our opponents finding out and trying anything underhanded.
You have my solemn word. I'm glad I entrusted this to you.
Charges made against Haisme and the bounty were falsified by the real criminals. At his behest, I donated the bounty reward to the victims' families.
All right.
Haisme, 'twas thanks to you that we found the truth. We'd not have revealed the culprit or the secret of the castle on our own.
I agree. If Barden thinks we're true knights all, that goes double for you.
If you've nowhere else to go from here, perhaps you might join us and further lend us your strength.
You're in this race to become king, are you?
Not exactly. Look, you think it'd be all right to tell Haisme the truth?
At this point, fine by me. He told us his story, now for ours.
We've come this far together. It's fine by me.
Yes, I have no objections either.
We told Haisme everything, from the prince's survival to our plot for Luis's favor.
So His Royal Highness lives. I see now why you all fought so desperately.
Would you lend us your strength?
You already know my answer. My life may not weigh much, but I gladly pledge it to your noble cause. If I'm to choose a lord out of loyalty instead of dependence, then there's absolutely no shame in that.
Not a lord, friend.
Not a lord. A friend.
Hear, hear.
Right.
After solving the case, I've gained support from the people of Martira. I'm one step closer to Luis and executing our plan to save the prince. Top 1000. Crazy ass jump.
I wish I could have done more to help in Martira. I was so ready to prove myself too.
Calica seems to be doubting herself. She wanted to play a more active role, but I suppose things didn't go according to plan. Just like the battle against
But
the
maybe
first
I found something
human.
better. A goal worth chasing. So I'm gonna focus on that from now on.
I can sense Calica's newfound motivation and faith in me.
The mystical fairy Gallica, keeper and heritor of the mage's virtues. Through thy shared bond, a new heroic embodiment slumbering within thee has come to blossom. bear this new power, foster this connection, and by their strength, fulfill thy destiny.
It's you and me. Our destinies are
The
intertwined.
party can now study the wizard. Enemy analysis and squad battle is now more detailed. Cool. The wizard.
Okay, now all we have to do is head to Briarhaven and wait for Joanna to arrive.
Ah, about that. Dash it inconvenient, but there's apparently been a landslide on the Valley Road. Utterly impassable. The old road crews should have the mess cleared by the competition, so until then, your time is yours to waste.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Idol's Day. We can restock now.
The deadline is...
Will be a few days until the road to Brawlhaven is restored. Why don't we make ourselves useful and see if anybody needs our help until then? An excellent suggestion. The city's residents still face manifold problems. If we were to lend a hand, then we would stand to gain by improving our own reputations as well.
True.
We can also supplement our funds by taking on a simple bounty or two. Perhaps we should see what's available. Well then, let's make the most of the time available to us. It's up to you what we do next, Mimon.
All right, then.
Perhaps I should discuss this with him. Okay. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to end it right here. On today's episode of Metaphor Re Fantazio, we finished the Martyra arc. It was absolutely emotional peak. Loved it. Haizme was able to confront reality that his son had passed away. And it's same with Joanna. Just beautiful writing in general. This is the type of stuff I live for. They were pretty much building up on a lot of this stuff with our first two party members. First three party members, Gallica, Stroll, and Hulkenberg. And just the discrimination and just the flaws of this world. And how they want a utopia, which is our world. They view our world as a utopia and wanted that. Not just out of a desire for equality, but a desire to mend their hearts from the traumas inflicted upon them. This was a perfect example, just confronting that. Joanna and Haizme had nothing to do with each other, except for the bounty. Haizme lost his son, but it was not because of her, and vice versa. And yet, it was through this shared trauma that they were able to confront reality and overcome it. Stroll overcame his trauma by confronting the very same man who inflicted it upon him, while also gaining friends and allies to help him cope. Hulkenberg, same way. She confronted her main regret, the truth given to our main party members here. The truth allowed her to move forward and regain her conviction in life. I'm very much looking forward to just all the future arcs that this game goes through and just the character writing. Because right now, it is beautifully written. This is definitely from Studio Zero. This is definitely from the Persona team. This is writing that is Atlus worthy. Sega released a lot of games this year, and all of them have been bangers. Great job Sega, great job Atlus, great job Studio Zero. I am looking forward to more. Please make sure to like and subscribe. Comment down below what your thoughts were on the Haizme arc, the Martyra arc, whatever you want to call it. And until then, I'll see y'all next time.